When I think of the word dog, several things come to my mind. And one of those things is the expression man's best friend. And by a show of hands, who here has owned a dog? For those of you who haven't, this expression might be a little hard to understand. But for those of you who have, myself included, this expression should make perfect sense. Because the second thing that comes to my mind when I think of the word dog is this little girl right here. This is my dog, Sloopy, and she is without a doubt my best friend. She's loving and she's sweet and she's the best pet that anyone could ever ask for. And I've had my share of pets. I've had dogs, cats, fish, hamsters, guinea pigs, but I've always come back to dogs because dogs have been my favorite pet to own. Everybody deserves a pet like Sloopy. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 reasons why dogs make the best pets. Dogs are the best pets because they're easily trained, they're friendly and loyal, and they have a very unique memory. The perfect pet should be easily trainable. You should trust it to be in your house by itself. You don't want to be sitting at work wondering if your pet's making a mess in the house or tearing up the trash or ripping up the curtains. And dogs are very easily pets to train. According to Dr. Andrew Baker at askaveterinarian.org, dogs are very easy companions once they are trained, and training them is easy. Sloopy took 1 course, and we didn't have to worry about her being in the house by herself after that. There's even do-it-yourself instructions online just to show you how easy it is to train your dog. And once dogs are trained, they require very little maintenance. There's no tank or cage or litter box to clean. There's no filters to change. You don't have to worry about any of that. You just have to make sure to feed them, give them water, and let them out to use the restroom. And even this can become really low maintenance. We trained Sloopy to ring a bell by the back door every time she had to use the restroom. All dogs need is a little bit of routine in their lives, and they're really easy to train, and then they're a very low maintenance pet. Now, it's great to not have to worry when you go to the store about leaving your dog on its own, but it's equally great to come home to a pet that's excited to see you. This brings me to my second point. The perfect pet is friendly and loyal to its owner, and there is no pet friendlier or more loyal than a dog. According to Dr. Baker, if you give your dog affection, you're going to get even more affection in return. Because dogs are very loving creatures, and they're friendly, and they want to be with you as much as they can. Their world revolves around you. You are their caretaker for the entirety of their lives, and this makes them loyal to you. Dr. Baker also says that dogs follow you around because they want to be close to you. So when your dog's laying at the foot of your bed or sitting next to you while you're at the table doing homework, it's just because they want to show their loyalty to you. Personally, I have seen loyalty in Sloopy when I come home from college. Every time I come home from school, I'm greeted with the full force of Sloopy's enthusiasm. She's always so excited to see me. I can never have anything in my hands for fear of her knocking it out of my hands because she just jumps on me and wants to love me. And this makes me really happy because this means she hasn't forgotten about me. She's still loyal to me. And this brings me to my third point, the unique memory of dogs. The perfect pet should be able to forgive your imperfections and love you unconditionally. And the terrible short-term memory and amazing long-term memory of dogs allows them to do this. Have you ever wondered if your dog is mad at you for stepping on its tail like I constantly have? Well, you don't need to worry anymore, thankfully. According to lifehacks.org, dogs forget these kind of incidents almost instantly. So while you're sitting there apologizing to your dog over and over again, your dog is clueless to what you're talking about. Whereas people may hold a grudge, dogs will forgive you, which is why dogs not only make great pets, they also make good friends. Now, if you start to step on your dog's tail every day, they're going to start to remember it. Because dogs have an amazing long-term memory. According to lifehacks.org, dogs never forget the connection that you had with them as puppies. For example, with Sloopy, we got her during Christmas break last year, so I was a freshman at school, so I had about 3 weeks of a break. And she was a very little puppy, like she was just old enough to be taken away from her mom. And I got to bond with her for those 3 weeks. I didn't see her then for probably a month and a half. When I came back home again, I figured she wouldn't know who I was because she was so little when we first met. But lo and behold, she ran up to me, so excited to see me. She knew exactly who I was. And that was really cool to see. Like, it's cool to see that even young puppies make impressions of you in their long-term memory that they're going to hold on to the rest of their lives. The long-term memory of dogs allows your dog to bond with you on a level that other pets can't bond with you. So if you treat and raise your dog right from puppyhood, you're going to gain a friend for your entire life. In conclusion, dogs make the best pets because they can be easily trained and therefore they require very little maintenance. They're very friendly and loyal, and they have a memory that allows them to forgive all of your faults and love you unconditionally. I hope this information has inspired you to let a dog into your life so you can experience what it's like to own one of man's best friends. Thank you.